between us two, in the business, we are not partners, we are friends.
But we're the best of enemies as well.
Well, exactly. I mean, and he's very good at talking.
I think that was the day I was born, wasn't it?
That was the day. Yeah. I first went in a partnership with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
In 1985, the day my son was born.
Yes.
I had a key in my hand, and I started a newsagent since 19. I mean, prior to that, I used to work for HSBC Bank, but then I decided to go on my own because all my mates were business people as well, and business was the thing that people were going for. Really,
He was following the trend
how's that?
because all his mates were in the.
Not only that, I mean, one of my mates told me, I mean, it's an everyday need of a human being. It's not something that you know, I mean, don't go into fashion business because fashion is something that, you know, you only buy what you need and as you need it. But there's something or the other that everybody needs every day. And this is the one thing I wanted to do anyway. I always wanted to be my own businessman anyway, work for myself. Thank you.
In 1985, there was no gadgets. It was easier then, wasn't it?
Exactly. I mean, in 1985, it was just buy, display, and sell.
Okay.
Right.
What gadgets do you got?
Well, we got the
Lottery,
now, we got
Oyster, top-ups, passport photos, as I was looking down doing. That's quite busy in here.
And we got Indian embassy as well up the road. So
And the
people
Russian.
come down, they come down for the passports or for the visa photos. And we got Russian embassy around the corner. That's 179.
Like there was, for example, a silly thing, CCTV. You know, it's more common now. Electronic tills are more common now. So, you've got to get with the time.
All the new kind of product comes out, right? I mean, years ago I remember there was only a Mars bar. But who knew of Mars bar dark and Mars bar caramel? Right, like white Twixies. Nobody knew of that one. I mean, there was only just standard basic chocolates.
When the recession hit, a lot of offices left. They vacated. We lost a lot of accounts purely because a lot of companies that were here were finding the rent too much. So they started moving towards Shoreditch, Hackney, etc. Again, 10 minutes down the road, but probably the rent would be about X amount cheaper. But then that's when the old school people like my dad panics. And we say, look Dad, there's always a change. The tide, you know, there's always a change in everything. So for example, if people from here are moving there, well there's people in the West End who are going to be moving here. And that's happened exactly what's happening.
You alright?
Yeah, it's alright.
To be a good store, it's a convenience store. You've got to be convenient for the customers. Simple as that. Things that should be easily accessible. They should be able to get there. Get within less than 30 seconds. They should be in and out your shop. That's the way it should be. Like I said, like the lottery, the
20.
Oyster card machines. It's even cigarettes. It's not something that you can live off to make a living, because there's no profit in that. It's just a service you provide. But the reason that we do it is because it attracts customers. It's a pennies business. Thank you. This is a general thing. It takes one person to tell 10 people a bad thing, but it takes 10 people to tell one person a good thing. If you do anything bad to a customer, they will go to their office and say, I've had a very horrible experience with that shop down the road. They're horrible people. They're not nice. They did this, they did that, they did this, they did that. So some of their friends might boycott you. They might not come to you. So they'll go down to a Tesco or a competition down the road.
We are here to provide a service. Now say for instance, a simple thing, that a bus journey is £1.40, right? And somebody had £1.20 on the Oyster card and they only had 20 pence. And it was a lady, or say, I say ladies because they always want to be safe at night, and she had to get the last bus, right? And she wanted to go, and if I say, sorry, I don't put 20 pence on it, how is she going to get home? How is she going to get home? Certain shops will not encourage 20 pence top up. We do. We'll allow them to do it. We want to make sure people go home safely. I mean, this is the reason we are in a business. I mean, we're here to provide a service. Okay, here we're also here to provide, make money as well. But what was the point in installing an Oyster card into your shop when you're going to refuse a customer that we can't do this, that, and that? That's 179.
Oh no, sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.